Hey guys, welcome back. Thank goodness that thing is gone, huh? I don't know what the hell that was, but I don't know what that was. Um, okay, we're gonna get started. Taurus, I'm doing you versus them. There is something about self-esteem issues going on here. I remember a few months back, I started to post on Instagramish, and there was one person that, okay, I only post like my readings. And they were like, and I think I already talked to you guys about this. I actually did it in the reading, but it's funny because it was it was the same time that I was doing Taurus's reading, and then this just happened, and I was like, what? That has something to do with it. But I know the guy was like, eat a salad, and I was like, eat a salad. Thank you for, I guess, worrying about my health, but what the hell does my, you know, free health or spiritual guidance have to do with eating a salad? Because it's not like you know me or you give a fuck about who I am or my health. You just thought that because based off of how I look, you think I should have a salad, right? Um, and cool, I'll eat a salad and then I'm gonna eat a steak. Like I'll do what the fuck I want. And your whatever you think of me does not diminish the fact that I love me exactly for who I am. So I say that because also before I got on here, I was sent a message. It wasn't about my they didn't insult me or anything, but it was one of those like fake readers that send you a message, oh darling, I got a message about you, and everything that they were saying wasn't true. And I really feel like people, not just like people that are trying to scam you out of money, right? And I was like, dude, like if you even took a second to look at somebody's profile picture, you would realize like I literally do Reiki readings, like I am an energy worker. Like why would you pick me to try to read cards for me? First of all, my energy is extremely blocked. You can't, and if you pick up on something, it's gonna be you're gonna be confused. I'm very, very highly protected. One. And two, the things you were saying were generalized to a person that you think has self-esteem issues. And I'm assuming that you think I have self-esteem issues because I'm fat or chunky or whatever you want to call it. Monsieur, I do not have self-esteem issues. I do not. I love myself so hard and unconditionally. Do I have doubts about like certain things? Do I know I can try harder in other things, and do I want to do better? Absolutely. But do I love myself less because of my weight or how I don't fit into the societal norm? Not even a fucking little bit. Okay? Not even a little bit. And if you or anybody else thinks that's a problem, guess what? You don't have to fucking look at me. That's the amazing part about it. You don't have to have me in your life. You don't have to look at me. The people that look at me and enjoy my face or enjoy my personality, enjoy who I am, want to be around me no matter what I look like, right? And so this is the second time it's happened during your guys' reading. Like when I'm gonna read for you guys. So I just thought, I'd want to reiterate that it doesn't matter what people think about you or how you look. So people are trying to target you because of how you look, because I know that that's how the toxic ass piece of shit that I got with or dealt with chose me, thinking that I was vulnerable and all this shit. And then when he saw that I wasn't, that's when it became like real toxic, right? um my issue in that situation wasn't I didn't have self-esteem. My issue was I believed someone that was a professional liar, if that makes any sense. Um, because yeah, what somebody thinks of you or how they see you doesn't raise or diminish your value. It's how you see yourself. And so this person was saying, "Oh, I hear how you speak to yourself." And I go, "First of all, if you did, you would not be here because I love myself and I don't speak badly to myself." Do I have days where I'm like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this what I'm supposed to like? Do I have days where I have doubts? Absolutely. And then we strap our boots up and we go, "All right, enough of this shit, bitch. Let's get on it." Like I love myself very dearly, very, very much. So don't allow people to see you and just and think, oh, that person. No, no, no. Understand that. No. Mm-mm. Anyway, you guys got Caring Connection. So this would be you. Caring Connection with 14 would be, which would be 5. Now let's pull for them. Them. Give me one for them. And when I say yours is them, I don't know who I'm talking about, but I did put the intention that this would not be something very, very toxic. So hopefully it's not. And then you got indecision. Yeah. You know, Aries got this too. Caring connection. So you're open right now to love. You're very open. You're very loving. I feel like your heart chakra isn't fully there yet, but it's there. It's getting there. Some of you guys might actually be in another connection. The garden and the gate, you guys might have to go over to another connection. You guys might have to leave something behind to come into this connection and cross over into this gate. But it looks like this gate is closed. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Let's go deeper, I guess. What the hell? My cards look. Why do my cards... Oh, it is part of that. Okay. Hang on. Whatever. If they come out reverse, I don't take reversals on me. So, I do enough clarifiers that, we clarify enough that I don't have to do reversals on me. So, if they do come reverse, I do straighten them up right. You, okay. You guys could reverse this if you want to, but for some of you guys, this is for you guys, Taurus. I hope this isn't my... I mean, if this is you and you need help, well then, you know, go get help. Exactly like how I was telling you guys, I feel like it came out in this reading for a reason. So either I'm talking to Tauruses who have this issue, or you guys are dealing with somebody that's like this, and they're watching tarot on you, so the messages are reversed. Do you know how I said that my energy is very cloaked? Is because when you watch readings on me, it's going to read you back to yourself. So there could be somebody that's listening on your things, somebody that's trying to get information on you, people that are like trying to like do the whole thing, and they're getting their energy back. So this is coming out as you being this person in the caring connection. And I already got the first card, and it's not the greatest. So if this isn't you, just flip it around. If this is you, then, you know, just take it for a growing experience, and maybe it's time to like, let's level up, right? But I have to say what comes out and the way it's coming out. So with you, and my nose is really itchy because I'm now fully connected. And then we got 14, like I said, which is 5, which 5 is changes. So it's time for change. But clarifying, you know, caring connections, we got self-interest. You know, somebody that's self-interested, somebody that's deceitful, they want to just trap. This could be somebody who's a redhead. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are going to get offended, but it just is. And if you know this isn't yours, if you know wholeheartedly, there have been readings that I have listened on my own, and like the reader would be like, oh, you're doing black magic, and I'd be like, I know for damn fact I'm not doing black magic. I do not offer black magic. I do not do black magic. I was forbidden in this lifetime to do any kind of magic that was in the realm of manipulation of other people. Do I know black magic? Yes. Do I do black magic? No, I don't offer it as well. So I knew that reading wasn't mine. Okay, cool. That's not my reading. Let me go look up my moon or my rising, right? So if this isn't you, you're for sure, then fine. But if it is you, I mean, maybe it's just time to look in the mirror and reflect. We've all been toxic at some point in our lives. I was toxic in my first relationship, my first marriage. Not my first relationship, my first marriage. Well, I responded toxically to toxic behavior. Yeah, it was toxic with toxic. So, yeah, there's here with there's a sleight of hand. There seems to be some manipulation going on here. There seems to be some like, hey, look at here, while this hand is going into the pocket. You guys might be trying to, I'm getting there might be some sense of wanting to have your cake and eat it too. So almost like you're in a caring connection, but you're trying to you're indecisive of whether to stay in this connection or go over into another connection or have a sneaky link. But there seems to be here something that you're wanting to, and you need to be careful because that is going to end up really badly for you. Again, if this is switched, then just switch it. This could be somebody that you're dealing with, and again, the energy is mirrored. I've seen that a lot as well. The energy could be mirrored because they just don't want certain information out, right? And then we have mice. Yeah, this is somebody who's they're very ill, they're very stressed, they're very fatigued, and it's because they're trying to tap back into your energy. I feel like this was somebody that was energy. See, and I said not toxic people, but this is coming out anyway. So if it has to come out, it has to come out. Maybe this is just a warning for you guys to like know that this person hasn't changed. Maybe they're coming back and trying to pretend that they're in a different energy, but they're not. I was saying that there was somebody that could be a redhead. Something's off. There's something off about this person. Wrong, cunning, sly, crafty. Yeah, no, this person is they're in it for this. I feel like this might be a test. I feel like this is somebody that's like your past, or it is somebody from your past. And I just saw 1111. It could be somebody from your past, or it could be somebody that's like your past, and you're meant to see the signs that you saw before and kind of just move past this, right? But this could be somebody that is coming back from your past. We're also getting mice, right? Illness, fatigue. This is somebody that, so, I don't know if you guys know this, but I had this conversation with a friend the other day, and I had to explain to her that basically what she had been doing was, destiny swapping with people, and not her. People had been destiny swapping with her, and she kept telling me story after story after story where she literally was like, I have no idea why they turned on me, why they attacked me. And it was men, mostly men that would fixate on her even though she was married, and they would just fixate on her, and she would not understand like why. And I'm like, do you not understand? And then she would go all the way down. And I'm like, these people are destiny swapping. They see your energy, they come to you, and then they do all this, and then you have to start from the beginning. Do you realize at the level that you would be at right now if you had actually stood up for yourself and saw what was happening? She didn't realize it till I said it right then. And again, she's more religious than spiritual, so she's still like she's starting to awaken to what's actually going on. But I had to explain it to her, like the reason you're there, the reason you're here at this moment in your life is because you've continued to allow people to destiny swap with you, and you continue to keep having to start over. And that's from someone that has done it too, until I realized what was happening, and I was like, fuck this. And it's all because men see certain women as fragile, a certain look, and it doesn't mean you're overweight, it just means that you have a certain look of like gullible or thirsty, you know what I mean? Like just certain things, like when you're unhappy, when you're married, that kind of thing. This person, anytime they get around people, they reduce who they are. They reduce what comes into them. If you're good luck, they take all your good luck, and they take that and they use it until they run out. And I feel like this person has run out of its source, and it's looking for a new source. And if this is somebody from the past, I feel like they ran out of your energy, and they're coming to get back your energy, right? But with caring connection, I feel like the person that they're dealing with doesn't have the same kind of juice. So they're coming to level up with that juice to get that good, because they don't have it anymore. Winding road. Yeah, take the long way. If you do this, this is going to set you back so much. Years. This is going to set you back years. There's a need to be very flexible right now, and there's a need to have self-discovery, meaning there's more time for you to do your own work, be alone, not allow yourself. I feel like you guys are being caught in a vulnerable moment, and that's usually when they come in because they can smell vulnerability. And so they see that you have a need that they can fulfill. It's not true, they can't fulfill it, they can't fulfill shit, but it's a falseness. It's almost like when you're heartbroken and all you do is drink, and you think that that's making you happy, when really it's just momentary, and then you're sick of the hangover, and then 1 minute to the next you're like semi-addicted, and you feel like shit, and you're broke, and your life's falling apart, right? And then when you finally sober up, you still have that pain there. It didn't help, it didn't heal, because the alcohol doesn't heal. It just numbs for a little bit, right? Yeah, no. There's a need to be patient and don't allow just anything that comes in to take your time, to take your energy. Don't just allow space savers in your life anymore. Um, Again, I'm reading as this is your person, but honestly, this could be you. Um, Use a tact. There's a need for personal growth here. I feel like maybe um, use tact. Leisure page, adventure. Yeah, there's a need right now to go on adventures. To go on adventures by yourself because um, what you need is you need outside happiness, outside of you. You feel like there's something missing, but there's not. And this person is gonna make it seem like they're very adventurous, like they want to take you here and they want to take you there. They do, but they want to do that one with very controlling, two with your money, and they're gonna like. I just feel like this energy is not. It's not right. It's not right. Something's not right there. All right, let's start looking at you or them. See how I'm confused? Oh, okay. Let's start looking at you because it came out as you on this side, so I have to kind of read it that way. I get a. Anyway, let's just keep going. Them. Yeah, they're removing unwanted stuff. They're purging. Um, they're purging. They're doing a clean sweep of their life. And remember how I said I saw 1111? This card has 11 on it. It's 11. They're going through a total makeover. They deleted anything or anyone in their way. I really feel like this is like a mirroring energy. This could be you guys, but if I'm gonna confuse myself if I reverse it, okay? I've seen so many videos where they're talking about me as if they're talking about them, and I'm like, why are they talking? Why are they doing that? Yeah. So reverse it if you have to. I just have to read it this way because this is how it came out. And it could be that they also have Taurus and it overpowers your Taurus because they could have it in like, I don't know, the 12th house or whatever's going on planetary. They could have it in rising. They could have it in moon. So it might overpower your own sun energy, right? Just depending on what's going on. Yeah, but this person is doing a clean sweep, a total makeover. This is unavoidable. They're removing you from their life. They're removing anything negative from their life. They're cleaning up. They're restoring harmony. Like I said, I feel like this person has already gone through something like this, and they learned. They learned that this is what's happening. And I just got really cold. And when my guides are saying yes, like they're reaffirming a strong yes, my body gets cold. This person has learned their limits. They're not their limits. This person has learned their lessons, and they're not allowing any fuckery to come in. If you even have a chance with this person, I think they could smell the bullshit from a mile away. With 14, here's 5 again. Yeah, they're making changes. Like they have the blueprint to their life, and that blueprint is written in like blood. I don't know how else to say it. That's just what I heard. So it's like you're not going to be able to fuck with it. This person is now unfuckwittable. Okay, they have careful planning. They have a vision for their life, and nobody is going to come in and destroy that ever again. Remember how I said when you haven't learned the lessons? That's so weird. I heard the doorbell, but it's 3 a.m. here, and nobody. People don't come to my house. Or maybe I just heard that in my ear. Can you guys just mind if I'm gonna keep talking, but I just want to make sure that maybe that was in my ear because I straight up heard it in my inner ear on the left side. So maybe somebody's coming to your house. Oh no. Maybe somebody's coming to your house, showing up to your house uninvited. I just want to make sure because it is. My daughters are downstairs and it's 3 a.m. Okay. I did hear a doorbell, though. I heard it in this left ear. So it could be that I just got like a really loud resonance. I just want to make sure my kids are okay, though. No. Yeah. So that's for you guys. Okay. That's for you guys. Oh, that made me feel gross. Um, or vice versa. You guys are trying to go to their house, and that's a no. Like, that's a hard no. There's a boundary for a reason, and this person is getting their life together in a way that most people don't even get close to this. Most people have to go through, like, this is like, this person will be Keanu Reeves in like 20 years, okay? Like, you see how he's gone through, he went through hell. That man went through hell. Those were all lessons, those were all spiritual lessons. He lost so much. And I think he was already a genuine good person. I believe he's actually a starseed. Um, but that man went through hell, and now look at who he is. He's just a very loving person who does not give a shit. Like, he loves his career, but it's not who he is. He's very philanthropic. He goes out to bars all the time. Well, he used to when he wasn't with his girl, and he would just go and play pool, and he wouldn't care. He just went and played with other people and was just himself. This is what this is. And then he finally found the love of his life, right? And I feel like this is what this person's going through. This person is building a foundation that is not going to be fucked with. This is somebody that's building a foundation, the level of castleness, right? With there being a force not to be reckoned with. I just heard the tools of the gods, is what I heard, right? This person, yeah, they've gone through so many death processes. They've gone through so much loss. They felt inactive. They felt disconnected in life. They felt forgotten. They felt very discouraged. They felt defeated because they just kept getting pulled down and pulled up and getting pulled down and building themselves back up. But what they didn't realize is that they were handing over their sovereignty, their happiness, to some piece of shit that literally was just coming to drain them. I'm sorry if you are the piece of shit. If it's you, it's you. I mean, like, we all are sometimes pieces of shit. I have been a piece of shit. If it's not, then it's not. You're not. You know what I mean? Like, let's not. Yeah. Um. Yeah. No. This is somebody that's not going to allow any fuckery back in their life, and they can smell the two. They can smell this shit from a mile away. Like, you couldn't even fuck with them if you tried. This is not somebody that's going to allow even the minuscule bullshit. Now, I feel like this person used to allow a football field of fuckery, and now this person won't even allow a fucking feet of fuckery. They have learned their lesson, they are powerful, and they have come into their self-respect. And I feel like if you guys are trying to go after this person, if you guys are trying to come back, it would be a mistake for you guys to do so. This person, not only, if they even entertained you, it would not end well for you. And I just saw the level of pettiness of 50 cents. Of 50 cents, okay? That is a little level of pettiness you're going to get from them. And sometimes I honestly feel like there's a level of pettiness that can honestly be holy. Because motherfuckers be trying you, and sometimes you gotta try them back, and it's trial and fucking yeah, like, that's it. Like, yeah, no, they need to quit playing. Yeah, this could be somebody that has Scorpio in their chart in the fall, during Scorpio, within 3 to 6 months. Are we still in Scorpio season? Are we in Sagittarius season? We're in Sagittarius season. So this could be somebody that's a Scorpio, or somebody that you dealt during the winter season. Because I don't think in the winter season, we're not going to be in the winter season. We're not going to be in the winter season. So I believe this is somebody that could be coming back from 3 to 6 months. But I'm getting shorter time. But it's not going to be during the winter. Queen of Water. This is somebody that you guys might have water. No, you guys are Taurus. They could have water. See what I mean? Like, this is why it's so confusing. That's why I have to read it as you guys. You could have water as your sun, or your moon, or your rising, or your sun. You could be watching Taurus as your rising, or your Jupiter. Libra, justice, legal matters. Yeah, this is somebody that you've had legal issues with, that you might have even gotten what is it called? Like the no contact. One of those. And this is your justice. This is your justice. I feel like this is something that's coming in so you can get your justice. It's going to close out. Or again, this is their justice and this is something that they're going to get because they're going to close. See, 2 to 4 weeks. That sounds more like it. In Aquarius season, 2 to 4 weeks. I don't think it's an Aquarius season, but I do think it's like within now between 2 to 6 weeks is what I'm getting. Queen of Air. And then Cancer, the Chariot, willpower, determination, success, action. This person is going to try their hardest to do some bullshit to try to get back in your life. Or if this is someone new, this is somebody that's going to try the just listen, don't be scared. Use your intuition. You're going to smell it from a mile away. This person, Sagittarius, temperance, moderation, harmony, peace, balance. Yeah, this person is living in harmony. This person is patiently waiting for their fruit to bloom, for their fruit to grow, for their fruit to blossom. This person is, I'm seeing the nine of cups. The 9 of cups is what I'm seeing with this person. They are just in their happiness. The 9 of pentacles, they are just sitting there pretty, sovereignty, not worrying about nobody else's bullshit, living their own life and enjoying life, right? Judgment, Pluto. Yeah, this was karmic. This was very karmic in nature, and I feel like this person went through a lot of karmic lessons because it was transforming them into some of the most beautiful people on human earth. This person has gone through major changes and is still going through major changes, and nothing is going to fuck that up. Nothing. So if you guys are trying to go into this person's life to mess that up, that's not going to happen. If this is you, then they're going to try to come in and try to siphon off of you again. This is why women age so much faster than men, because literally, like, they get siphoned off and they look older than they should. Talking about I'm 30 looking like you're 60. Like, what? Nah, stop. Who sucked you dry, girl? Oh, man. And then, unfortunately, you know, they were grown up, especially the olders, like the millennials and stuff, grew up thinking that they have to stay because they're not. Fuck that. Solar flash, ascension, up-leveling, imminent event, dimensional shift. Yeah, this person's about to elevate to a level that won't even be reached by you guys, unfortunately. And again, if this is you, then you're about to elevate to a level of, I feel like this person watches tarot, and I think that they have some kind of Taurus in their chart, or they're cross watching, and so that's why it's coming out as they're the main character. Yeah, and that's why it's coming out reversed. No, but this person is coming in, and they're going to try to come in watery. They're going to try to come in as Cancer, which is like very loving, very watery, but they're full of shit. They're going to want to rebuild. I don't know. Use your discernment. You guys could... I'm getting here, there's deceit, trap, redhead. They could be in another connection with somebody, or you could be in another connection with somebody that is a redhead, that is trying to trap you. This could be the person that you're dealing with, Taurus, that you're with, and you have a decision to make, or this person is indecisive because you're dealing with this person. Let's take it how it is. But you could be dealing with someone that has red hair, or you have red hair, vice versa, right? Whatever it is, however it's going. But this person is getting eaten alive. That's what it could be. And they're trying to decide between you and them. And I'm not even sure how that's a decision. They are trying to make the right decision, though. It's because they are... Listen, they know that to be with somebody like this, you have to step up and be a fucking man or a woman. You can't just, like, come up and be with somebody like this and not change, right? These readings are going so long, no matter how hard I try. Let me get you guys one last card. I'm just getting one because 3 came out. Set your course. Know where you are, know where you wish to go. Have a plan in the right direction. Yeah, this could be somebody that the person that they're dealing with is toxic. I just got that at this last minute. And this card right here, they have a red cape. So just put it where it goes. Use your discernment. This person could be getting out with something toxic with someone toxic, but I don't think they're going to be ready yet either. So just use your discernment, because this person might still be like having those negative traits. All right. All right, Taurus, I love you guys so much. I will see you guys soon.